Hey everybody, it's Professor Levi Allen. Today, the librarians came in and talked to my face-to-face class and showed everyone where the databases are for Valencia. And I thought it would be useful to have this to refer to as you are putting together your sources for your annotated bibliography. So you're taking your two artists and perhaps your medium choice, and you are creating a bibliography that will build the research for your project. I do ask for scholarly sources, so you can't just do random websites. So this is a really useful tool to help you get those sources pretty fast and find what you need. If you want more details on what an annotated bibliography is, see the assignment itself to make sure you have those details. But in general, how do you get to this resource guide? So you want to go to my VC and log in, and then the librarian said the best way to do this is to click the search the library. So right at the top, yours might look something like this or a little bit different. It just depends how many things you have. But you're going to click at the very top and you're going to do search the library. So in that search box, and you click it, and the very first option you want is the search the library option. So you click on that. So that pops up this screen here. So this is really useful because you can get to the journals, you can look at databases, it'll help you with citations if you need to know how to cite anything that you want. And there's also a great Ask Your Librarian tool. So first, I want you to click on Research Guides. And that gives you these guides by subject. You are going to want to click on Arts and Humanities. So the third option from the list. And then the second option is ARH 1000. That's the class you're in, and it's Levi Allen, which is me. So click that, and it takes you to this page. So it's everything you need to know for finding artists and scholarly criticism for art appreciation. So Art Store is an amazing resource. You can look for primary source things, Google Arts and Culture, that has links to the timeline, different creative arts information, art archives, British Museum collection. So what's nice about these databases and going through my VC is that Valencia pays, and it's part of your school fees, for access to all of these databases. So if you go and search on your own in Google, you won't have access to all of them, or you'd have to pay a fee. Like you get a New York Times subscription by going this way. You can look at Wall Street Journal articles. So there's a lot more flexibility in what you can research if you go through the MyVC website. So some great databases. The Academic Search Complete is really good, and the Art and Architecture Source. So you click on one of them and it'll take you, it's going to ask you to log in every time. Once you clicked on one of these searches, the databases, you can go in and search for something. So if I wanted to search for Berthe Morisot, I could then say I want her to be the subject of it, and I want full text and peer reviewed. So I would say search, and then I would get these options. So it would give you more information. You can click on an article, and then you would be able to read the description. You're going to get to see how these different ways you can access it. You can download it. You always want to go and see what the abstract is. So that's the information about the article. Is it what you're looking for? And then you can decide if you want to read it. They also showed how these little quotes at the top will help you cite everything. You can pick which style you need. For this class, you can use MLA, you can use Turabian, you can use Chicago. I'm fine with anything. And you would highlight it. You can copy it to your clipboard, and then you can create your works cited page this way. So it's a great resource that our librarians have put together for you, is having all of these LibGuides available. So if you were out of it and you wanted to go back, you can look back at, again, it's Research Guides, Arts and Humanities, and then our class. So there's a ton of things that you can research. This MLA, our librarian is linked here. Say you're really stuck, right? And you're like, I don't know where I'm going with this. The libraries also have this amazing option called Ask a Librarian. You can text with them, you can chat with them, or you can email them. It is always a live person, so you're not talking to a chatbot. And they have hours from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Thursday, or 10 to 5 on Fridays. And then on Saturday, they're open for a short amount of time, and Sundays they're closed. So you can talk with them, and it'll help you find if your source is um, a scholarly one, or if you're struggling to find something more contemporary artists, they list some great options. So be sure to check these out. I hope this helps you create your project for your annotated bibliography.